What's going on, you young punks? Welcome back to the Young Punk Podcast, where we're having great conversation in a short amount of time so you can get back to your everyday life. First of all, I want to say happy Father's Day to all the amazing fathers out there. I have the privilege of being an amazing dad to two lovely individuals, my daughter and my son. So I want to give a big shout out to all the fathers out there. I hope that you enjoyed your day. Also, happy Juneteenth. We celebrate freedom, true freedom in America for our African American individuals in this country. We hope that that day is good. But we also have a big milestone here at the Young Punk Cast. We have reached our first milestone, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for 100 subs on YouTube. This is only the beginning. I'm so glad that you guys have such a positive feedback on the cast. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your encouragement. I can't tell you how many people have come up to me and talked about the cast or asked to get on the cast, and that's definitely something we're going to be doing here very shortly. We'll have a lot of people on for one-on-one sessions about certain topics. As everybody know, I'm a Christian guy. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that by now. But I wanted to talk about tough subjects that we deal with in our everyday life, how we can see the viewpoint from a Christian standpoint, or maybe just a positive thinking standpoint as well. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Today, we're going to be talking about the subject. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. Help, I'm drowning and I can't get up. What is it to drown? A lot of times when we feel like we're drowning, we act like we're okay. And I think that's a big mixture. When you're drowning, are you okay? Is it possible to be okay when you're feeling so overwhelmed in your life? Drowning means it's very simple. Hey, I'm overwhelmed. Drowning and being overwhelmed are simultaneously together in this sense here, where a lot of situations are coming at me in my life at the exact same time. And bruh, I'm gonna need this to end because my mental is not good right now. And drowning, or a feeling of drowning, is not relegated to just a sector of people. No matter if you don't have a lot of dollars in your bank account, you could be rich and be drowning. You can own a business and be drowning. You could have all the money in the world. You could be happy one day and then find yourself drowning another day, right? All it takes is some life changes, some life events to happen in your life, and the next thing you know, everything is different. You find yourself in your world turned upside down, right? How do we navigate through drowning? Oftentimes, people who drown or are drowning, they'll say that they're okay, when really on the inside that they're not. They're hurting. They're uncertain. They don't understand why they're in the situation, why the rain is going over their life, why it's pouring. Have you ever found yourself in a drowning situation? I'm interested to know how you handle this situation. If you came up, or maybe you're still finding yourself drowning right now, don't be scared and don't have pride. Share with us. We want to know. We've all been there before. One thing I love about this cast, and so far that I've seen in you guys, is how you guys just share in the comments from your own personal life to help somebody else. And that's what it's all about for me, to help bring up and uplift someone else. When we find ourselves in these points of rain in our life and dark and gloom, we have to remember that a lot of times it's for a purpose, right? Sometimes we fail to forget that rain is the cause of why things grow over time in our lives. And just if we say in just a earth sense, right? What would feed the green trees if there was no rain, right? Rain is needed to grow. But what happens when we have this feeling of rain and gloom in our lives, and we're letting that take precedence over every single thought that we have, the happiness that we could be experiencing in our times of storms, our outlook on life? Are we changing that and adapting to the storm itself, or are we staying the same? Is it possible for you to take the position of being positive in a storm and in a drown, right? And not one that's saying, "Oh, I'm happy," but when I go home, I'm down, like I can't believe this. But one is like, "Yo, Yes, I'm drowning, but no matter what, I'm going to keep my head on focus. I know I'm going to get through this. If I got to talk to my girls, I'm going to talk to my girls. If I got to talk to my guys about it, I'm going to talk to my guys about it. They're going to uplift me. I'm going to uplift myself. I'm going to write some encouragement sticky notes. I'm going to listen to some encouraging podcasts, ShortCast. It's a multiple things that we can do during that valley situation that keeps our head high, right? And it's not that we're denying reality. And I think a lot of people struggle with that portion. Like, the reality is a reality. Like, okay, my car's broke down and it's in a shop and I don't know how I'm going to get this car fixed, right? I don't got no money in my bank account. How is this car going to get fixed? It's not the portion of denying reality and what the situation actually is when we're drowning, right? Or the situations that are coming when we're drowning, but it's the faith that we have that the situation is going to be okay. And oftentimes I think the word faith is mixed up. People think that faith means that you are denying what reality is. And it's not that. It's faith is acknowledging your reality, but you're having faith that your God can change the reality that you're seeing, right? Do you believe that your situation can change? Do you believe that your reality can change? What are some ways that you've dealt with a drowning experience? Help somebody else out in the comments below. Leave a comment. Make sure you sub. Make sure you like the video as always. If you find yourself watching this video and you are in a drowning situation, I encourage you to type that in our chat. We have plenty of people who are just positive, uplifting people that'll say, hey, I've gone through the same experience. And I'll reach out to you and say, hey, I'm going through the same experience. I might go through that experience tomorrow. It's unexpected. We don't know. But one thing I do know is that the God who made us, he's reassuring us and letting us know that we're strong enough to get through it and that he's with us every step of the way. Don't you ever feel like you're alone. Don't you ever feel like you don't have any help? Consider the source of who's telling you those things. Where do those things come from? Who's telling you those lies? You got to think about it. You have to understand it. And you got to know where the drowning experience is coming from. As always, I'm your boy BerSerKerr or Levi. Either one is perfectly fine. And this is the Young Punk ShortCast. I hope through this drowning experience that you'll reach out to someone who wants to help you, who is there for you. Hope that you have somebody to talk to. If not, please let us know. We're here for you every step of the way. I'll catch you young bucks later. Have a great day. Encourage somebody to keep going through their drowning experience. And no matter what the situation looks like, no matter what your reality looks like, always remember to take on the day like you mean it.
Yeah, man.
I'll catch you later.
Yo, it's the BerSerKerr. And this man is going crazy.